Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? And we're going to be talking about whether or not you should summon on the Guardian Jericho Knight of Freeze. And so, if you just want a short little answer, I definitely highly say no, simply because of the fact that Escanor is coming out 2 weeks after this banner. Yeah, basically 2 weeks after this banner drops. So I highly suggest you should save for the one if you don't have enough gems to get the guaranteed and you're free to play for the one. Like, if you can't get 900 gems before the one goes away, I really don't even think you should summon. It really sucks that you wouldn't have enough gems, but in my opinion, I don't think you should summon on any small banners. Like, she does have a... She might. If the banner is the exact same as JP, because I just remembered this. If you can get up to the 242 gems for, and they have that as a guaranteed, I think you could summon if you really like the unit. I'm not going to, because I think it would be a waste, because I don't think, like, she's decent. She can do well in PvP if you really just have a niche team for her, like with the crit team. But I don't think she's that viable, in all honesty, especially because against the one who's a blue unit who would absolutely demolish this unit. Like, I just don't think it's in comparison. So yeah, I think you should definitely skip, or at least only go to the 242 guaranteed if they decide to do that on global. I assume they will, considering how much hate they got for the assault melee banner being dropped or leaked or whatever. So yeah, let's talk about her passive right now. Her passive, Unwavering Will. When a hero uses the skill and critical hit occurs, decrease the defense-related stats of the enemy that took the critical hit by 40% for 2 turns. You see, if this happened before, which I don't know how it would, but then it would be really good. But it happens after. It adds that defense-related stats down after, which really sucks, to be honest. It kind of cucks her. Does she has a freeze and then a detonate. Yeah, she doesn't have like weak point or like anything, or like sever, you know, to make it so you do double the crit damage, or is it triple the crit chance? I can't remember which one's which, to be honest. But then her attack skills, Ice Blade inflicts damage equal to 220% of attack on one enemy. Pretty simple. Inflicts damage equal to 220% of attack on one enemy and freezes for 1 turn. When the freeze are removed by using skills, ultimate move, or after turns have passed, inflict damage equal to 20% of the remaining HP. It's like a detonate, pretty much. I think freeze should always do this, in my opinion, but maybe it does, and I just haven't even realized it, though. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, though. And then rank 3, inflicts damage equal to 360% of attack on one enemy and freezes for 2 turns. When the freeze is removed by using skills, ultimate moves, or after turns have passed, inflict damage equal to 40% of the remaining HP. So basically, if the freeze goes away, they lose 20% of the remaining HP. At a level 3, they lose 40. So that's that. And then she has Ice Wave. It inflicts detonate damage equal to 160% of attack on one enemy. Detonate is 20% additional damage per orb in the target's ultimate move gauge. So I mean, I guess if you freeze and then you hit them with this level 3, it could be pretty nutty. That could actually be pretty good. I didn't know that detonate does more damage per ultimate orb. I actually do not remember that. Okay, and then inflicts detonate damage equal to 240%, and then rank 3 is detonate equal to 400% of attack on one enemy. Alright? Yeah, see, one of her skills should have had spike. Like, possibly this one, so like you freeze them, and so it has freeze and detonate, or freeze and the spike. Yeah, 2 times crit damage increase. Oh, so it's sever. Sever increases your crit chance, which is what she should have, and then have this detonate. And so if they have a max ultimate gauge, you just completely KO a green unit. I don't know about a blue unit, but I assume it would probably kill if you have her built enough. And then she just has her basic Jericho ult, so she will share the cosmetics with all the other Jerichos, which is a good thing, because I don't think wailing out on another Jericho would have been the best idea for them to make us do. And then multiplier, if you bring Gila, the multiplier goes up by up to 64% per ult. all the way up to 960. That's like a whole extra ult level, a whole extra ult level and a half. Jeez. So yeah, you definitely want to pair Gila underneath because that's kind of insane. All right, and then she has, I don't really know how good stats are. I think she has decent stats, but not the best. I haven't ever really looked over every single unit stat, so I have nothing to compare it to. Yeah, see, she's decent in PvP geared and decent against Red Demon, but other than that, I think she's very meh. So, in my opinion, I say I would not summon for her. I would step away, save for the one, or even Assault Melee. If you guys like Assault Melee, go for it. He will most likely be very broken in the future. Once, like, the anniversary for JP drops, is when I assume that they'll drop, like, a Cusack or a Chandler, or even, who knows, maybe they'll drop another Zeldris. But, yeah. And then I'll just quickly talk over Fat King. This is the unit we'll be getting in an event. I don't know if that's through a login or like we get him at the end of like a summon or something, like from free summons. I have no idea. But basically all he does is his passive removes debuffs on the hero at the start of every turn. I mean, I guess that's pretty good, so he can't be petrified, I assume. And then fights fire with fire. Inflicts damage equal to 150% of attack on all enemies. Rank 2 inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on all enemies. Fills ultimate move gauge or by 1. So it's basically like Escanor's attack, but it's AoE and severely less damage, obviously, because it's AoE. And then inflicts damage to 300% of attack on all enemies. Fills ultimate move gauge orbs by 2. Alright, and then he has a heal, Rejuvenate, okay? I think Rejuvenate is garbage, right? What does this do? Rejuvenate, additional recovery equal to 6% of recovered HP at the start of every turn. Okay, yeah, I don't think Rejuvenate is that good. Could be good, but I don't remember. I don't really reuse any units with Rejuvenate. But his level 3, I'll just go over that. Heals HP of all allies equal to 250% of attack and rejuvenates for 3 turns. Alright, his ult inflicts damage equal to 568% of attack on one enemy. Decreases defense related stats by 40% for 2 turns. Okay. I guess you could ult with King and then bring Jericho and then Ludocio and just have them constantly being 40% defense related stat down. That'd be hilarious. Probably wouldn't be a very good team, but and then this is the exact same thing, except it's a bit of a higher multiplier. It goes up to 960. Is this? It's on one enemy. Okay, that makes way more sense. I was like, why is this such a high stat? I thought it was AoE. But no, it is single target. All right. So yeah, guys, in my opinion, you want to summon for this man. You want to save for this absolute beast of a man, or you could even save for Assault Melee. He is really good. He's not God tier right now. He's probably S tier, but he will definitely be viable in the future. 100% guaranteed. They're not just gonna throw that unit to the side. Like, I mean, they even tried to buff King, Festival King, and he didn't work out. So I assume they'll at least try to buff Meliodas by bringing in a lane. That's how they buff King, or kind of tried to. So I assume they'll try to bring in some units for Assault Melee. But anyways, guys, that's my opinion. Save for the one. Get ready for my 2,000 gems summoning. The very instant this banner drops, I'm going to have like 3 videos of me just trying to summon. I have a free-to-play account that I'm going to be giving away with 900 gems. My buddy Blake, I will be summoning with him, so you'll be able to see that. And then I'll have my summons. I'm going to be 6-6ing this man. I don't even care. I'm going to buy all the ticket packs. I have 1,800 gems saved up already, so I'll be doing that. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have great luck if you can consider the summon, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace out.